Hello, Aquarius, and welcome back to Ascending Soul's Journey. I am Lorianne, your intuitive guidance counselor. We're going to take a look at this week's message for the sun, moon, and rising sign of Aquarius. And if Venus is in Aquarius, then the love portion, if that comes up. We are looking at a general reading for love, career, finance, family, whatever comes into this. It's the overall message, the energy of the reading that we're going to pick up with the main group of people. So the highest vibration is what I'm tapping into. And what I'm picking up for you right away, Aquarius, and I'm a fellow Aquarian, as many of you know, and it's this beating, this boom, boom, boom. So some of you, your heart might be pounding 100 miles an hour, but the message that I'm hearing with it is, I know my place. So some of you may be moving into a whole different level of life where it's super exciting and you're like, whoa, like you're really happy. But I feel for a lot of you, this is moving into a new avenue of beliefs, most definitely, but expression, like standing up on a pedestal where your heart is pounding because this is your moment. This is the place you needed to be at the moment you needed to be, whether it's in a romantic relationship, family dynamic, some kind of communication is coming out. So let's take an overall message, see what goes with that, and then I'll pull the other cards. Sorry, I took a nap. I took a nap today, and I don't take naps very often, but I did. I woke up really early, and okay, we've got patience, and that is exactly what somebody would need to be in a big period of probably even feeling stagnant, okay, waiting for this opportunity. Remember, I said the right place at the right moment. We have to be patient until all that, and that's what we call divine timing. So that patience was very well needed. And this is like, oh, here it comes. I know my place. I know where I'm going. So you are very well aware whatever's coming is very exciting to you. Now, this could be a relationship, most definitely. We're going to pull a couple more cards to see, but the overall message for you guys, this feels more like career, or maybe even that belief system that I'm talking about, moving into the spiritual aspect where things are starting to click, the mind, the body, and the soul. Very, very important key component in that journey of patience while you're moving into your, wherever you're supposed to. This is like a podium, so you guys are supposed to be talking. Patience, it takes a little while. To do public speaking, it takes practice, it takes patience, right? So we have another card of patience, the Three of Wands. And the Three of Wands is exactly that. It's planting those seeds while you're waiting for the right moment, the right place, the right person, the right situation. Now, for a lot of you, this may be getting ready to travel. You're waiting for, it could be a trip, a vacation. But again, I feel this is some of you writing out a plan, writing out a business plan. It took patience because you may have had a piece missing. And threes represent, and I'm always talking, a lot of you know, I'm always talking about the mind, the body, and the soul, and that's threes. And we do everything in threes when it comes to some of us in metaphysical beliefs, which is the way I was taught through my mentors, and I had two along my journey. So 3 is writing out the plan, but I feel there was a piece of the component missing. For example, if this was a business letter, we'd have the greeting, and then we'd have the introduction, and then the main body of the letter where it's really reaching that peak, and then the closing where we're asking for them to do whatever it is, right? So it's like that one piece was missing, and that could have been writing out your plan itself or writing something out, but for a lot of you, it's writing the waves of patience for sure. And that's writing. I think I said writing. You're going to write those waves out. Now we have the Queen of Wands, and this is you, Aquarius, man or woman. This is you feeling very ready. This is all about public speaking right here. The Queen of Wands represents that face in society, you know, the face that people want to look at. They want to listen to the voice. They want to hear what this person is saying. So you can connect really well, or you're getting ready to meet somebody who has this type of energy. But again, for those of you where it's resonating about stepping up and speaking up, maybe it's you, you know, this represents a witch. Maybe you guys are going to bring on your witchhood, okay? But this is really talking about your personal power, the power of being able to take that fiery, passionate part of you, Aries, Leo, Sag. I have Aries in my chart, so that's the side that you see here when I speak with you. That's not Aquarius, that's Aries. This is me, Aries, right? The one that stumbles is Aquarius. We're the creator in the background, but this one's the one that stands out in a crowd. So a lot of you may have that in your chart, but you are most definitely bringing this energy on, and it's going to be really incredible. Now, for some of you, this very well could be that romantic person that you've been patiently waiting to meet in person. The one that makes you super excited and you kind of looking good and you're feeling good because you really want to meet this person. I think for a lot of you, this is a brand new person. You may have met them online, but it's most definitely the situation where you've been waiting. And we have the Hermit. So this again is that moment of taking a step back. If this is about you stepping into your personal power, stepping into what you're meant to do, take a step back while you're in this moment of calm, is what I'm hearing, calmness, to really reflect on what you've already planted, those seeds, right? Maybe you did write out the business plan. Maybe you did this, and maybe you wrote this speech, and maybe you did this. So do some introspection and double check to make sure that all of your T's are crossed and all of your I's are dotted so that you don't miss anything, because this is going to happen this quick where it's like this red light and then green light, go, boom. And you got to cross that street really quick because, you know, it's one of those green lights that changes before you ever get in the middle of the intersection. It only lets one car through at a time. You guys know what I'm talking about. So it's like get up and go power is coming in. Really good energy, because again, it's like, oh my gosh, this is it. This is it. Okay, so let me pull an angel message, then I'll pull a romance card for you as well. For those of you who subscribe, thank you so much for joining me. And if you're new, please subscribe to the channel. If you like me, you like my style, and share this video. For those who have subscribed through my website, I have a little goodie coming out to you via email, so keep an eye out for that over the next couple of days. Check your inbox. And that's where I send discounts and all the specials. Vanessa, to make your decision, ask yourself, which way brings me closer to my divine purpose and which way takes me away from it? Again, that's that introspection right here where we're going within and reflecting on our inner knowing. Does this feel right? Is this the right time? It's like when we're connected, the threes, like I'm talking about, the mind, the body, and the soul, you're going to know the right time. Yeah. I heard a message, and so I answered him. Yep. All right, let's pull this message for Aquarians. It is the financing career card. So for a lot of you, it is that very first example. And I do feel that is for the majority of you in the group. It doesn't mean that you're not wanting romance. It is coming. But it's like for this group of you, you've got to get this part of your life taken care of. And that's probably where that patience that red light, waiting and waiting, having to turn the car off while you're waiting. And then it's just going to, as soon as it turns green, it's going to be turning yellow right as you're heading into it. So this is you really tapping within and paying attention to what it is you want without fearing it and moving forward. It's going to fall into place, the right moment at the right time in the right place. Have an amazing week. Thank you for watching and much love.